Captain. Oh, thank you, sir.
Ah, Merry Christmas, gentlemen.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Penny to
Thank you, sir. Merry
Good day, sir. Good day. Come on, dears. Oh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Oh, well, we just purchased the most wonderful dresses for your party.
Oh, I can't wait to see them. What color are they?
Purple.
Red.
Oh, how lovely.
I'll see you then.
We'll see you
Merry
Saturday.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Good day.
Merry Christmas.
Good day, sirs. Have you been to the baker yet?
Oh, we're going next.
Oh, we shall see you there then.
Yes, good.
Good day.
Yep.
Good day, gentlemen. How are the collections going?
Oh, very well. Everybody's in the Christmas spirit again.
That's wonderful to hear. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Tell us the story again, Captain. You know what?
Yeah, the one about old Scrooge.
That's Mr. Scrooge who likes of you, Toby.
Scoot in. Scoot in.
Marley was dead to begin with. There's no doubt about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Oh, Marley was dead as a...
Doornail.
Right you are, young Toby. Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole friend, and his sole mourner. Scrooge never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood years afterwards above the warehouse door. Scrooge and Marley. The firm was known as Scrooge and Marley. Sometimes people new to the business called Scrooge, and sometimes Marley. But he answered to both names, it was all the same to him. Oh, well, he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint, secret and self-contained and solitary as an oyster. No children, never asked him what it was o'clock. No man or woman ever once inquired the way to such a place. But what did Scrooge care? It was the very thing he liked. Once upon a Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. It was cold, bleak, biting weather. The fog came pouring in at every chink and keyhole.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug? You don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Ha! Come then. What right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? You're rich enough.
Ah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in a world of fools such as this? Merry Christmas. Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. Let me hear another sound out of you, Bob Cratchit, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your station. Quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come dine with us tomorrow.
Good afternoon.
But why not?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love? As if that were the only one thing in the world more ridiculous than a Merry Christmas. Bah! Humbug!
It is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute who suffer greatly at the present time.
How much will we put you down for, Mr. Scrooge?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Since you asked me what I wish, gentlemen, that is my answer. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. You'll want all day tomorrow, I suppose?
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It is not convenient, and it is not fair. If I was to stop half a crown for it, you'd think yourself ill-used. I'll be bound. Suppose if you must have the whole day, be here all the earlier the next morning.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth.
Get out, go! You're doing fine until then. Balderdash! Marley? Ah! Go on, get out. Tired. Go on. Away with you. Get. You two, take these. Clean them. Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who are you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley. I'm here tonight to warn you that you still have a chance, a hope of escaping my fate.
You're always a good friend to me, Jacob.
You'll be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance and hope you've mentioned, Jacob?
It is.
I think I would rather not.
Expect the first tomorrow when the bell tolls 1.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
Why, that's me as a youngster. How many Christmases did I spend alone at school with only my books to keep me company? Do you see? There's Ali Baba and the genie and poor Robinson Crusoe. Poor boy. Poor boy. Huh.
Do you know this?
Know it? I was apprenticed here. Why, it's old Fezziwig. Take me back. Haunt me no longer.
Scrooge sat up in bed to get his thoughts together. He felt he was restored to consciousness in the right nick of time for the especial purpose of holding a conference with the second messenger.
Scrooge, come here! Yes, here I am. Never know me better, man. You are, sir? I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me, for you've never seen the likes of me before.
Brad, I'm sorry. Please, it's Christmas Eve. I haven't any food.
For his own kind, hearty, generous nature, and his sympathy with all poor men, that led him straight to Scrooge's clerk. He stopped to bless Bob Cratchit's tiny 4-room dwelling.
Mother! Peter! Melinda! Peter! Mother! You'll never guess! You couldn't possibly guess. What we saw! Down at the baker's. They were putting it in the oven. Our goose! Our wonderful, lovely goose!
Oh! Now, children, settle down, settle down. Take your wet things off before you get your dad. Belinda, give them a hand, love. We must get this table set before your father comes. So how is our little Tim today?
As good as gold and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful sitting there by himself so much, and he thinks the strangest things you ever heard. He told me coming home that he hoped people saw him in the church because he's a cripple. And it might be pleasant for them to remember on Christmas Day who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. I do believe our tiny Tim is growing stronger and heartier every day. I give you Mr. Scrooge, founder of the feast.
Founder of the feast. Indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast on, and I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
Oh, it should be Christmas Day, I'm sure, on which one celebrates the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. Nobody knows him more than you do, poor fellow.
My dear Emily, Christmas Day.
I'll drink his health for your sake and for the day, but not for his. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Spirit, tell me, if Tiny Tim will live. I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will surely die. No, kind spirit. Say he will be saved. If he be like to die, he had better do it, and decrease the surplus population. Should you decide what man lives and what man dies, perhaps in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
Rejoice and be merry in songs and in mirth. Oh, praise the Redeemer of mortals on earth. For this is the birthday of Jesus our King, who brought us salvation, his praises will sing.
I have no patience with him.
Oh, I have. I feel very sorry for him. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. Who suffers by his ill whims? Himself. Always. Here he takes it in his head to dislike us. And he won't come to dine with us? What's the consequence? He doesn't lose much of a dinner.
Come, my time upon this earth is very brief. It ends tonight. Tonight?
Tonight at midnight. The time is drawing near.
Forgive me if I'm not justified in what I ask, but I see something strange protruding from your robes. Is it a foot? A claw? Look here, man. Are they yours?
They are mankind's. This one is ignorance, the other is want. Beware them both. But most of all, beware this one, for upon her brow is written doom, unless that writing be erased.
Will you not speak to me? Lead on, lead on. The night is waning fast and it is precious time to me. I know. Lead on, spirit.
No, I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Why? What was the matter with him?
God knows.
What has he done with all that money?
I haven't heard. Left it to his company, perhaps? He hasn't left it to me, that's all I know.
This will likely be a very cheap funeral, for upon my life, I don't know of anybody that will go to it. Suppose we make up a party and volunteer.
Poor soul. To whom are they referring, spirit?
What do you call this?
Bed curtains.
You mean to tell me you took him down, rings and all, with him still lying there?
Yes, I do, and why not?
You were born to make your fortune, and you certainly will.
I shan't stay my hand when I can get anything in it for reaching out for the sake of such a man like him.
Well, that's for you, and that's for you. Well, I guess that's the end of it, ladies. He frightened everyone away while he was alive, so he could profit us when he was dead.
Spirit, I understand. The case of this unhappy man might be my own. Merciful heaven, what is this? Spirit, this is a fearful place. In leaving it, I shall not leave its lesson, trust me. Let us go. I understand you and would do it if I could, but I have not the power. I have not the power. Let me see some tenderness connected with the death spirit, or that dark chamber we left just now will be forever present to me.
I'm ready for you, Father. And your slippers, if you want them.
These will be done long before Sunday. Good work, my ladies.
So you went today then, Robert?
Yes, my dear. I wish you could have gone. It would have done you good to see how green a place it is. But you'll see it often. I promised them I would walk there on a Sunday. My little child. Now, guess who I saw today?
Tell us, Father.
Why, none other than Mr. Scrooge's nephew. He came up to me in the middle of the square and inquired as to why I seemed so distressed, for I must confess I was feeling very down. And when I told him of our Tiny Tim, he said, I am heartily sorry for it, and heartily sorry for your good wife. Imagine that. He's the pleasantest spoken gentleman you ever heard. By the by, how I ever knew that, I do not know.
Knew what, my dear?
Why, that you were a good wife.
Well, everybody knows that.
Well observed, my boy. Heartily sorry for your good wife. If I can be of service to you in any way, he said, handing me his card. That is where I live. Pray, come to me. It's as if he really knew our Tiny Tim and felt with us. Belinda, dear, sing us a song so that we might always remember this moment.
Away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head.
I will live in the past and the present and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. Oh, Jacob Marley, heaven in the Christmas time be praised for this. I say it on my knees, old Jacob, on my knees. My bed curtains, they're not torn down. They are here, and I am here. The shadows of the things that would have been may be changed forever. They will be. I know they will be. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. Oh, I'm as merry as a schoolboy. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. It's all true. It all happened. Merry Christmas to everyone. A Happy New Year to all the world. Hello, good morning, and a Merry Christmas to you, Mrs. Dillon. Here's a little something for all your hard work this past year. Buy yourself a pretty hat. No, buy two. Buy a shopful. I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I've been among the spirits. I don't know anything. I'm quite a baby. Never mind. I don't care. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know anything. I don't know what to do. Oh, glorious. Glorious. You there, what's today?
Eh?
What's today, my fine lady?
Today, sir, why, it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. Hello, my fine lady. Do you know the Poulters in the next street on the corner?
I thought I did.
An intelligent child, a remarkable child. Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey that was hanging there in the window? Not the little prize turkey, but the big one.
What one please me?
What a delightful child. It's a pleasure to talk to her. Yes, my fine lady.
It's hanging there now.
Then go and buy it for me. I am in earnest. Go and buy it and tell them to bring it here that I might give them the direction where to take it. Come back with him and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown. I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's. He shan't know who sends it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You up there! Is you the one who wants my prime turkey?
4 minutes even. Yes, bring it to Bob Cratchit's house. Here's the address and here's your money.
Thank you, sir.
And for you, young lady, here's your half crown.
Thank you, sir, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you both and to your families.
Mr. Scrooge!
My lady, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bless you. My dear sirs, how do you do? I hope you succeeded yesterday. It was very kind of you. Merry Christmas to you both.
Mr. Scrooge?
That's my name, though. I fear it may not be pleasant to you. Allow me to ask your pardon. Will you have the goodness to accept?
Lord bless me! My dear Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
If you please, not a farthing less. A great many back payments are included in it, I assure you. Will you do me that favor?
I don't understand. Such current generous.
Don't say anything, please. Will you come and see me again?
We will.
Bless you. Thank you. Thank you 50 times.
Why, bless my soul, Uncle, is that you?
It is I, your Uncle Scrooge. I've come to dinner, Fred, if you and your good wife will have me.
But of course, everyone. May I present my Uncle Scrooge?
Merry
He's come
Christmas.
to join us for the festivities.
Young man, Merry Christmas.
It's a pleasant surprise.
My lady, how are you? Thank you. Thank you.
Uncle Scrooge, I'm Fred's wife, Clara.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Merry Christmas. My lady. How are you? Thank you. Merry Christmas. This is strange. It's a lovely church. Sir, it's nice to see you. You as well. Thank you for showing me in. Appreciate that.
Claire, my dear, would you sing us a song for this joyous occasion?
Absolutely, Fred.
Thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
Adeste fideles, lauti triumphantes, venite, venite in Bethlehem. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And what do you mean by coming here at this time of day?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm a little behind my time.
Yes, I think you are. Step this way, if you please.
It's only once a year, sir. It shall not happen again. I was making rather merry yesterday.
I am not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. Therefore, I'm about to raise your salary. Merry Christmas, Bob. A merrier Christmas, Bob, my good fellow, than I have given you in many a year. I'll raise your salary and endeavor to assist your struggling family. We'll discuss your affairs this very afternoon over a bowl of smoking bishop, Bob.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father. He was a good friend, as good a master, and as good a fellow as a good old city knew. Some people laughed to see him so altered, but he let them laugh and he did them alone. He laughed at his own heart, and that was quite enough for him. He had no further discourse with the spirits. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well. And may that be truly said of all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
And God bless us